Hey guys, welcome back to a tutorial. This is one of our final steps in which we will make a vector trace around our designs so they are ready for die cut and printing. When creating a die cut, the machine follows a vector trace that works as a path for it, so it can cut your stickers perfectly and they don't end up looking hand cut and all different. We will be using Adobe Illustrator for this step. We will start by creating a new document which will be 10 cm by 10 cm in dimensions, have a CMYK color profile and 3 artboards, one for each sticker. Once we have our 3 artboards, we will drag our 3 designs, which we will have had to export as JPEG files. We are going to drag the 3 of them onto Illustrator and place each one on an artboard. Once this is done, we are going to lock them in place with the lock tool, next to the layer we are working on. For the next step, we are creating a new layer and selecting the pencil tool. We are giving the pencil tool a stroke size of 0.25 points. With this tool, we are going to trace around our design, trying not to trace over the drawing. Be sure to get all of the design surrounded by the trace. Otherwise, when it gets cut, that part will be missing. Having control over the pencil tool is kinda tricky at the start, so don't be afraid to use the undo option until you get the desired trace. Be sure not to leave any part of the trace open. Once we are done with our first design, we will lock the layer we worked it on and go on to the next one. In case you are having a hard time with the pencil tool, you can double click it and tweak the smoothness settings of it. Just give it some tries with the settings and choose the one you are more comfortable with, since some of the settings will just lose all the fidelity between your pen and the pencil tool, making it look completely off. Remember to do every trace on a different layer and to lock the ones you are not using at the moment. Once you are done with the tracing, that's it, the file is ready for the printers and to be cut. You can either leave the traces as they are right now, or you can remove the color from them since it's not needed for the printers. These are all the steps for the stickers and only one step remains, which is creating a label so you can pack them up and sell them all together. The next step will be done in Adobe Photoshop and we will need for your designs to be exported in PNG format, without a background. See you there.